Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Friday. Well, we are going to start this one that I got today, and I'm just going to call it 12 Busy Ladies because I don't know how to differentiate them from everything else. And we're going to be starting right down here in this corner, only because I couldn't start with any reds because they were like halfway up the thing, so, and it was all confetti. So I picked color number 926, and it's kind of a pale moss green, if you will. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? Yeah. Well, I don't think I have anywhere to go today. Now, I said that about yesterday. And I was going to go out to the truck stop and get some pizza or get some fried chicken. Well, I thought, well, I'll see what they got at the grocery store. Yeah, that started me down the wrong rabbit hole. Or the right rabbit hole, anyway. So hang on. I'm shedding needle minders. Ended up, they had, whoops, and I'll try to get you there if I can. There we go. Oh, those ribs already done up in the deli there at the grocery store. So, yeah. Ended up getting those and some potato salad. And I ended up also getting a ham because it was only $10. And it was a smaller ham, and it was one of those with the, let's call it the bone in. So it was a perfect size for me. So I think I will cook that up maybe on Saturday and have just a couple sides with it. Nothing too fancy, but... And then I can put it all away and then save that bone to make ham and beans. So, or red beans and rice. So, I've done that before and it's worked out really good. So... Yep. So at least it was a one-stop thing, which it was a good thing. Ouch. I need my thimble. I crunched, you can tell I kind of crunched this material. I crunched it 2 or 3 times to get it to be kind of compliant here while I'm trying to stitch. So it wasn't bad to crunch down. It worked out just great. Ouch. I think we need a new thimble there. It's got a hole, so I have to keep that in the back. It's not like I have more, don't have more of those. They're someplace else, but not right here. Anyway. So yesterday, I stitched on, what are they called? We'll call them the Red Chamber Ladies. And I did that, you know, kind of off and on, here and there all day yesterday. Took a 2-hour nap, yeah. Which I was needing after I ate those ribs and that potato salad, so... I really didn't need much for dinner last night at all. I was definitely done. So, ouch. Seriously. Where are we going? So just sat and watched Netflix and watched some stuff on YouTube. But just... other than going out earlier. And it wasn't too early, though. that was about all that I did. Now, before I forget, I did have a picture sent from a viewer, and I'll have all the information about what the name of the pattern is. I want to say it's something about Santa's clothes, but the proper name will be in the picture, and I'll put it right in here. Yeah. Thank you, Sharon. It's beautiful. I like some of those. I don't know how small that is, but it looks smaller than what I'm working on right now, but evidently, but no, I think some of them are just so cute. They kind of remind me of, oh gosh, who does all the Santas, and it's in counted cross stitch. Oh my gosh, it slipped my mind. Just gone, vanished. Yeah. Do y'all have this problem, really? Come on, cut, because I want to be alone here. So, don't know how much I'll be ordering. I mean, as far as personal ordering in the month of December. I want to, but yeah. That might not happen just because it's going to be Christmas. And then when you get to the first of the year, so you better get your orders in now, because first part of that year, I want to say towards the middle of January to February, New Year's in China. So they take like 2 weeks off. So, yeah. The factories do, and people that work with that. So it's kind of a stretch there before you can get anything in. This took almost a month. I don't know why. They never said, you know, hey, it's going to be late or nothing. I have no idea. So, and the one I got before it came within, what was that, 2 weeks? Less than 2 weeks? What the heck? So, I think it depends where they're coming out of. You know, if they have it available in the U.S. or it has to be shipped from someplace else. Yeah. And I usually end up only shopping at 2 stores in, maybe 3, in, at AliExpress. One of them is Joy Autumn, and I'm pretty sure they're out of Hong Kong or someplace. I can't tell what that symbol is. I think we're right. Oh, yeah. Talking and stitching. Some days. It's like walking and chewing gum around here. But you can see how that's kind of a moss green now. It's starting to develop a color. It was almost really light. I was going to start at the top, but all those colors dealt from pale yellow to a little off white, a little off blue, or, yeah. That wasn't going to work. So you really can't see what I'm doing. So, yeah. Looking forward to working on this a bit. I still have to get it its own bag. So that has to be done. Maybe 2 bags. I don't know. I haven't decided. I lost my stupid scissors. I think we have a big enough pair. Holy cow, these are heavy. This is the first thing I grabbed. Put that up there. We'll start back here. We don't have to work against anything. So, yeah, a few things I can stitch on. We're going to catch this one as well. So. Very thick material. This thing ought to weigh a ton by the time it gets stitched. You'll need 5 people to get it up on the wall. Not that we've ever gotten that far, but, you know, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I'll be 95 years old. I finally finished it. Yeah. Can you guys help me get it on the wall? And then the wall will fall down. Yeah, because it'll be so heavy. I'll be decorating the nursing home by that time. Come on. May have to get a smaller needle. I don't know. Oh, and I told you there was only 3 needles in that kit. There were 2 more that were right here that I had passed up and didn't even see them, even when I strung it out on the bed. So, yay. From my viewpoint, it looks like gray. But then after you get it stitched, it has more of a green tone to it. So, very nice. What's everybody else stitching on? I hope you're stitching on something that brings you joy and you like to work on, and it just makes you feel good that you're stitching and doing something, because that's what this is all about. It's not supposed to be work. It's just supposed to be relaxation and something that you enjoy, because there's a whole bunch of stuff out there that I don't enjoy in life, so I might as well do something that brings me joy. So the first time somebody said that, I was like, I don't understand. Yeah, because I thought I was happy. No. So here we are. Everybody's opening boxes and bags and all kinds of stuff. New stuff. They have a whole bunch of new kits. I get notices probably from 4 or 5 different stores, and it seems like every week they've got a new 100 kits that are out. So yeah, and I keep waiting. I keep thinking that Joy Sunday will come out with some more Christmas kits, but I haven't seen too many out there that, you know, if just, oh yay, I need to get that. Yeah. No, last year it seemed like I got a bunch of Joy Sunday kits. So maybe that was their year. I have no idea. I got that beautiful front of a building with the sled in front of the door, and I think it says coffees and teas at the top. Yeah, I'm not that close, but I'm about halfway through that. So I passed that up when I was looking for something else Christmas. Oh, I was looking for that Christmas, that chair. The chair and the Christmas tree. Yeah, so it's in there. I know where it's at. And Kiss Santa is in there too. I really love that picture. I just think it's the dearest little thing. So I'll be dragging them all out the 1st of December. So that'll be the theme for December. On Saturdays is Christmas, and I'm going to try to stitch Christmas during the week as well. I mean, start other new Christmas ones that I have. I keep saving some that I've gotten here, well, lately. So we'll have some new starts in Christmas. So look forward to that. Alright guys, I think that is going to be it for today. But, yep, it's coming along. Do I have too much light on it? I don't know. Let me bring you in just a bit. There you go. So, yeah, I'll just have to go get that green there and whatever that triangle thing is there. But right here, this is all confetti. So, yeah, it'll be fun, except for maybe that green. And then there's some of that red that trips through there and a little orange. But then it gets whoppy-jawed, but we'll get it. We'll get it. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me and putting up with me blabbering. Thank you, Sharon, for sending that gorgeous little Santa Claus. Just so cute. I know you're almost finished, so good job. Thank you for sharing. If anybody else, sorry, you know I have to hit that bell at least once per stitch session here. Anybody else has anything else they'd like to share? It doesn't have to be cross-stitching, be dime painting, whatever craft that you're into. Just send it to my email address, and it's in the description box here below. Thank you all for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.